The group is equipped now to be much more ambitious. We are not anymore the very tiny company that was carved out from the nice Euronext acquisition by ICE in 2014. Euronext has been fundamentally restructured over the past 8 years with the, as you mentioned, the acquisition of the Irish Stock Exchange, the acquisition of Oslo Børs in Norway, the acquisition of the Borsa Italiana Group in Italy. But beyond that, the group has significantly diversified in post-trade, in corporate services, in Forex, etc. So the group is much more diversified and much stronger than it was at the time of its IPO. And what we are going to try and do, and that is to grow significantly our ambition in terms of organic growth. That's what will be part of the strategic plan we will release on the 8th of November. Because really, now we are the backbone of the capital market union to grow in post-trade, in particular in the CSD world, and to offer more integrated services to our clients that again go beyond the traditional exchange operations.
Last time we spoke, you told me one of your concerns with EU policy was on merger policy in particular, and that Europe needed to perhaps think a bit bigger when it was considering kind of corporate tie-ups. Why is that so important to you as a company?
Well, first, it seems that there are good news. I mean, we are in a process where, if you look at the language of the Letta report, the language of the Draghi report, the mandate letter or the lettre de mission that Mrs. von der Leyen issued to her commissioners, it's clear that there is a switch towards competitiveness and strategic autonomy, which means a way forward to revisit some of the aspects or the features of the concentration regulations. In a new environment, in a world where China has appeared, and China was not around in 1957, in a world where global competition is more around, maybe the balance between happy customer and strong producers is to be revisited. And I think that that's extremely encouraging. In any event, it's clear that Europe needs to operate and to have decision centers in Europe in all the chain, in all the segments of the financial sector, clearly. And the only way to get scale is to consolidate. And that's why I'm a strong believer that Europe must be equipped now to facilitate consolidation of market infrastructures, of global banks, of asset managers, while at the same time being able to monitor that those enlarged players behave in a way that is consistent with consumers' protections. The world is a better place with Boeing and Airbus than if we had only Boeing. And the world is going to be a better place if we have European-based large asset managers, European-based large market infrastructure, and European-based large global investment banks. And for that, we need more consolidation, and we need a revisited approach of antitrust. The relevant market should be looked at the global stage. The real competition, I'm not suggesting that this is a deal that should take place in any way whatsoever. I'm just saying that in the world of today, the battles for derivatives is not Deutsche Börse against Euronext. It's Deutsche Börse, Euronext, ICE, CME, CBOE, etc. There are various ways of implementing cross-border deals. I remember that when the Deutsche Börse failed to merge with the LSE, everyone was saying Deutsche Börse did not manage to merge with LSE, LSE did not manage to merge with Deutsche Börse. Hence, cross-border consolidation of exchanges in Europe is impossible. Well, in 2018, we acquired the Irish Stock Exchange in Dublin. In 2019, we acquired Oslo Børs in Norway. In 2020, we acquired VP Securities in Copenhagen. In 2021, we acquired Borsa Italiana Group. So there are ways to make this type of deals happen, even for iconic companies. And the recipe is respect and transparency, and also to make sure that everyone feels at home in the combined group.
we've seen a lot of commentary on Europe recently that's been a bit sort of pessimistic in tone. We saw the report from Mario Draghi and Enrico Letta saying, Europe is falling behind the US in the competitiveness race. We're losing out. Do you share that kind of pessimism, or do you have hope for the European economy?
That's why I'm optimistic, because this is home. This is not, I have no other place than Europe, and I have no other future than making it a better place, and I have no other option than to build stronger organizations, and I have no better story or future than fixing what needs to be fixed, whatever it is. Now, for the ones who believe that it's too complicated, that we fall behind, too bad. They should have been born in Australia.